So my name is Owen Smith, and I live in Baltimore City. I've lived there for about 11 years now. We just learned from a study that was recently done from the National Gay and Lesbian Task Force and the National Center for Transgender Equality that gave a statistic in Maryland that is 1 in 5 transgender people in the state of Maryland have lost their job for being transgender. And of those people who've lost their jobs, 12% of them become homeless. And I am one of those 5 people in Maryland that has lost their jobs for being transgender. I was employed at a coffee shop in Baltimore City where the owner of the coffee shop had a problem with me. He would shout derogatory things at me and make fun of me constantly, publicly, in front of my coworkers and the customers. And it got so bad that I finally gained the courage to confront him and ask him to please stop harassing me. And he got physically violent with me and threw me into a refrigerator. I'm also one of the 12% of people who have been homeless. I lived 9 months out of my car. It was difficult for me to find places to stay. I stayed at people's houses, on couches, and I lived out of my car. I had to find some part-time employment at a bar where I was able to wash up in the back sink. That's how I took care of my hygiene. And I also lived off of the value menu from several fast food chains, and that was the only food that I could afford to eat. So this bill is really important because it protects all people from the injustices that I've faced and so many of my community members have faced. So thank you so much for supporting